A more subtle factor of suicide is this fear of the future. More precisely, this feeling that the person is not in control of their future. Somebody incarcerated oftentimes you have a very structured existence. Feed you on a schedule, lights go out on a schedule, lights come on, TV on, off, you gotta be in your bed after lights out, so on and so forth. It's very structured. If you want a beer, you're sitting there, you're watching what you want to watch, and you want a beer, what do? You go to the fridge and get it. If you want a sandwich, you go get it. You want a taco, you don't feel like making it, you'll go out and buy it. They don't have this freedom. They don't have any control. And if you remember earlier, we said 60% of suicides inside a correctional facility happen pre-trial. Why is that? They feel they have no control over their own future. Whether they are innocent or guilty, or we're not talking about remorse. We're talking about lack of control over if they get to be in jail or not, over the trial, over what the jury is going to think, and so on. So how can this be a factor? What does control have to do with anything? Being able to end something on a basic level. How do you have control over anything? How do you control anything? If you can make that thing, that ideal, that person, so on, do something that you want it to do, that you want them to do. How do you control your own life? You're able to do what you want to do. If you're not able to do what you want to do, the only aspect of control you have over your own life may be whether to continue living it or not. And I know this seems kind of outlandish, but we're talking about control. So you have to ask yourself.
It does make one wonder just what is control?
If we wanted, we could shut these machines down.
That's it. You hit it. That's control, isn't it? If we wanted, we could smash them to bits. Although if we did, we'd have to consider what would happen to our lights, our heat, our air.
If you never been employed at a correctional facility, if you've hadn't had any experience, what information do you have about jails, about prisons? Where do you get your resource about what jail or prison is going to be like? The media.
Coming out? Yeah.
You got a lot of heart, Governor. Maybe too much. You just gotta give it your best shot, you know?
in your eyes that blinds you.
Honey. Hush.
That's it. You fight. Better that way.
I wish I could tell you that Andy fought the good fight.
If that is your only source of information on what jail or prison is like, when you walk through the back doors of this facility, what kind of environment do you think you're walking into? What do you expect to happen when you get placed with other inmates? How many times have you done an intake and the inmate gets this real serious, somber look on their face, and you're not going to put me in with anybody who's going to rape me or anybody who's going to beat me up? How many times does that happen? How many times do you think people walk through that back door that's never been arrested before and have no clue what the difference is between county jail and prison is? How many of those people do you think walk through that back door thinking they are in prison?